for this race, comparing it to the Olympic year where you had different distances, how did you prepare differently?
The first I prepared in different place. I was in Kenya and Ethiopia before Olympic. I was in the US. And second, this time I just focused on the marathon because I'm doing the marathon. I was not focused to do the track. I think also because I come also from background that I already won. I ran an Olympic, so it just come from break. So it's totally different.
Does it seem like an easier training cycle?
It's not easy because I take a really long break. After Olympic, I take like 4 months, and I get also heavier, and I was like I have to lose the kilo. I have to also build up everything as just somebody as a starter. So it was really not easy. But luckily, it's Ramadan come when I'm fasting. I really train very hard. That make it easy to come in shape. But before I was 6 weeks ago, I really struggled to become even in shape.
A number of your marathons you've run while balancing track training. Is this the first time you've been able to do just marathon training and marathon specific build-up?
Yeah, I'm really curious. This is the first time I just focus on just doing the marathon. So marathon building up, just focus on the marathon.
So do you think you're in better marathon shape because of that?
I don't look. Every marathon is very difficult, different, and to me also it is very hard to say I'm better in marathon shape. It's like I'm close to 2 years ago. I'm the same as 2 years ago, but because like in Kenya and Ethiopia, it's not the same, or America, they are more flat. But in Kenya, really uphill, downhill is very hard. So I can't predict my training. Yes, if I predict when I do like a fartlek or some track workout. Yes, I'm the same as before London a year ago, 2 years ago. But the other is very hard because Kenya is like, I don't know, sometimes you go 300 kilometers up and 300 kilometers down. It's very hard to predict. But I think I'm in good shape.
How is your relationship with Tis? Because we saw there was the contact between the two of you in Paris. Did you talk to her after the race at all, and how is your relationship now?
After the race, yes, I didn't really know that after the race she was really didn't say anything, and she was communicating. I was like, no, it's like that, but I didn't see anything. But I saw that her press conference, she's really complaining that she lost gold because we have contact or something. Suddenly, I didn't think he lost because of that. But the thing also, we only see each other. I didn't want to Ethiopia, so we only see each other. I saw her here after Olympic. I don't have anything problem with her because like maybe for her it's very hard because I come from track background where you are like hitting each other to that and punching like very hard in track. Even it started like you hit it, like people fall down. So to me, it's like that's actually nothing. Because when I was at Tokyo, somebody fall in front of me. I was falling like very badly. For me, it's like that touching each other or just normal. Maybe to her, that's in the marathon. Maybe that doesn't happen. I don't know. So it's like in the race for us is if you do track 815, like you finish actually by hugging each other. Or beat each other, I don't know.
Sifan, 2 years ago you said, why the hell do I want to run a marathon? Since then you've become the Olympic champion. You won London then, of course, and you've run 2:13. Do you feel like you've vindicated that decision in a big way? And how much have you learned from the marathon? You mentioned patience as a big thing earlier on as well.
Yeah, and like now I say what the good I ran marathon. Yeah, 2 years ago I was so nervous. I was so scared. Still I was scared of the marathon because it's like every marathon different, and every time like I think it's automatic your brain will escape because you're gonna run. It's a marathon is human endurance. You're gonna like high heart rate, high breathing, but you go for some people go 6 hours, some people go 5, 4, 2. Pain. Still, it is everybody challenging the distance they have. Like on the track, you have concurrent with yourself, with the people and yourself. But on the marathon, the first concurrent is the distance. You are actually pushing human limits. To put your limit like to the thing. It depends what time you run. It doesn't matter. You are like if somebody runs 6 hours, he's pushing himself. Somebody runs 4 hours, he's pushing himself. And I see some people even have stomach problem, still if it's 3 minutes, you're gonna finish your race and go, treat your problem. But in marathon, if the problem, that is problem, the problem get bigger, and you have to start struggling. I think it is that's why marathon is way different. The thing also for me is actually, yeah, that's why I think it's every marathon is different. I race 4 marathon, all of them totally different, all of them. And like in Chicago, I was really struggling the last 3K. I immediately after I finished the marathon, I said, I am never gonna do again marathon. I hear Paula say that, I understand. I've been in hospital, and I swear God, I was so hurt the last 3 kilometers. That also where I lose world record. Actually, I'm better at the last, even my long run. I'm good at the last 3K, 4K. But this in Tokyo and Chicago, I lost the last 3K. I lost in the last, after 37, 38K, the world record. And that's what I'm gonna say. That's the big problem in marathon. But in Tokyo, I had really struggled almost 13K. I was suffering. I was like, oh my God. I was like, how people run marathon? Because it's from beginning to the end, because I was in shape. From beginning to end, I was like crying all the marathon. And in London, I enjoyed that. I was struggling the first. I enjoyed the last 5K. I was celebrating already. So every marathon is very different. And I learned the first thing, what I learned from marathon, try, just try anything, whatever you want to be successful, try it and don't give up. And the thing, other patience, it teaches you really big time patience.
Just finally from me, you alluded to Ramadan there as well. Are you able to give some insights into how training has been for you during Ramadan, and kind of have you been training after kind of 11 p.m. midnight as well? What's that been like for you?
For me, I know people who fast, they always train midnight, whatever, but I really don't change anything. I treat Ramadan as like I don't fast or something. I think maybe that's the reason. It's one thing actually, Ramadan helped me almost since 2009. So before I used to like fast different time or train different time, but since 2009 I start just, or 8 I think. I start just, I treat like, I don't fast, I just go the same time. I think what is I love about Ramadan is just when you fast, you train, you become crazy healthy, you become also crazy in shape, because once Ramadan over, I just fly. I was like, that saved me actually this year also. It's very great. It's great because I like it's look like whatever we eat is fuel for us, like a gas for the car. So imagine you drive your car without gas. Once you give the car is fly. To me, it's Ramadan is like that. When I'm fasting, I train it, and once Ramadan over, I'm like, how I'm becoming shape. It look like sometimes I become in shape like overnight or something. I love really Ramadan. It's very good.
Sifan, you spoke about obviously now being able to kind of close that last 3 kilometers at the end of the long run, and you've seen Ruth Chepngetich break that world record, bring it down to 2:09:56. Do you feel that's something that's in your sights one day, or how do you feel about when you saw that number?
Yeah. To me, at that moment when I saw the number, I thought, it's number. But if you see me after that, I thought, like, it doesn't matter. I don't know how she did, how she trained, it doesn't matter. But to me, it is possible. If somebody does, it is possible. But a matter of time. Of course, if you ask me, do you gonna do this year? No, I'm gonna train really 2:09. It's like, it's freaking hard. It's freaking hard. I think it take really. First, I have to get to 2:11, 2:10. Then it takes really time, because it's like already, it's like, mileage, I think sub 5 minutes or 5:03 or something. Imagine for female running, that is crazy. So I have to like train it. I have to teach the body and brain it is possible, step by step. But it's like but I believe really it's possible. If somebody did, I don't care how they done it. It's possible. It's just matter of time. It's gonna take me long way, but I will be there, inshallah. If I'm healthy, and I will stop with the running.
And talking of that sort of world records, obviously Faith, you used to have the mile world record. Faith broke that last year, and now she's going for the 4-minute mile.
Yeah.
What did you think of that when you heard about it?
That's a very wow. That's amazing. I'm really proud of her. I'm really I like to see. You know why we have to wait 10 years something happen. Just it's good to challenge ourselves. Athletes always come up with something. You know, challenge yourself. She have to. I think that's like gonna be. It's very unbelievable. I can't wait to watch it. It's just. You know, take some time actually further than what people think. It's just actually make sport grow. It is very good. I'm really proud of her that she take this big challenge.
What is your message for the runners of London that are participating in this race?
I'm gonna say to them first of all, and then don't train now until London Marathon. Train the London Marathon. The second, they have to be focus on the event first. Don't start hard. To think it like the distance, something your big concurrency. So you scared, you don't have to. You're gonna no push. You're gonna say, I'm gonna win you. You are not gonna win. So the event itself, the distance, take it as your concurrence. So you will respect it. And the third, I'm gonna say to them. The second, I'm gonna say to them, just focus with yourself. You know, compete with yourself. And the third, be grateful that you are in London Marathon, because when I fly, I saw many people. They already applying for 3 years. They couldn't get in. 1 million people. I hear that they told me 1 million people apply. So they are one of that. So you are lucky that being one of the one who run in London Marathon. Be grateful and also respect the event. So you don't push yourself hard, and also be competitive to yourself. You wanna get better, not harder. Be better yourself. Everybody have his capability. No? I have to focus on my own. I have to focus beating Stephen, not beating the other. Then you be the better of yourself. Also be better version of yourself every single day.
And the last question.
Sifan, obviously you've spoken a lot about how this has been a really dedicated marathon walk for you, as well as your love of track and your desire to go back to it. But I was just wondering, are we going to get another one of your incredible sprint finishes on Sunday?
I hope so. I did. So I have some issue. I love long run, really. Then I love sprint. I'm also good at both. But in between, I'm terrible and I don't like both. So it's just like it just doesn't mix it up. Right? I really like long run, and when I long run, I'm already wet. When I do track sprint workout, I love it. Or far like some sprint, I like it. But in between, I'm just bad at it. So I think I didn't lose that. I am born with that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.